I gravitated towards taking a shower just in order to cleanse psychologically and emotionally from the battering that I was experiencing on a day-to-day basis. It was not only soothing having the warm water kneading into aching muscles that are fraught with tensed-up feelings, but to be able to visualize the water washing away any of the filth that was thrown your way or the negativity that is, directed at you, as though it clings to you. You don't want that on you anymore, and the ritual was just important to be able to feel cleansed and return back to who you are and meditate on the essence of yourself rather than everything that is projected onto you.
If I think about it, I actually think that the jury hated me because I'd gone to the hairdressers the day before to get my hair washed, blow dried for the court, because I was in such a bad place. I could hardly look after myself, and I was so scared that I wanted to look presentable.
I know in my court proceedings, very little regard was given to how much I was suffering as well.
When the jury are staring over, all they seem to be looking at is if you've washed your hair.
Yes, exactly. If you've washed your hair and you look presentable and you look fine, there's nothing wrong with you. So all the things that are realistically happening and disadvantaging you, well, they're all completely being negated or dismissed by the court.
I'd already chosen what clothes to wear, and then they said, my flatmates, they said, no, you have to wear a black and white. They knew more than me, and I was like, what are you on about? And they were like, no. A white shirt and a black skirt. And I don't own those clothes. So I just wore a black dress with a white collar.
But, they do have these preconceived ideas of, what you should and shouldn't be able to do, should and shouldn't look like.
Disability is not acknowledged at all, and you are seen as a problem. And so the jury automatically has in their minds that you are a problem, in whatever kind of way.
I was in a world where those were being used against me, and I had to hide it, and so it made it twice as hard, and I also felt very misunderstood and very isolated, because most of what I was going through was being disputed was even real.
Well, in a court of law, disability doesn't exist. I get quite tearful thinking about this, but I think with women, we're still being completely judged on our looks, so we can never be seen. Our story is never heard.
Yeah, well, for me, I was silenced and not allowed to speak. I was never allowed to be heard. The overwhelming evidence was completely shut down deliberately.
Well, that's it. It's not resilience. I think we are naturally resilient as women, but I don't think there is resilience in there. It's persistence, and then when you get to the end of that, you decide whether you want to kill yourself or not. And then those of us who don't kill ourselves are often living for a reason. And I don't know,
you're damaged.
You're completely changed.
You're damaged, and you have an ongoing situation where you've been altered permanently, and often radically, and most likely with complex post-traumatic stress syndrome.
For as long as I live, I'll never forget how the jury just stared through me.